Hello, welcome to KSI Data Research. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Excel for the beginner level 2. So let's get started. So here is our 2016 Excel workbook, and in our first video, I explained about the menu bar and toolbar. So I wanted to add few more things about the menu bar and toolbar. Here you can see the menu bar has a home, insert, formula, data, views, but we can add few more item over here on the menu bar. So how we can do that? We can go to the file option and then use the add-in. You click the add-in, then you can see on the bottom it says Excel add-in. So you drop down and click the com add-in and go. So once you go, you see the window opens. Here you can add all this inquiry, Microsoft Power Map, Power Pivot, Power View. You can add all this item to your menu bar and toolbar. So say okay. So it will see, now you see inquiry here, Power Pivot here, that also others added in the toolbar. All right, so from here, you can do Power Pivot, which is very important. Will come another video for that. And from here, we can also add one more item, which is also very important, which we can add from if you added like a custom the ribbon. If you click custom the ribbon, here is one of the item. It doesn't come with the uh, default system. You can see here is a developer. You can add this developer over here, and then you can say okay. So once you add the developer, is right here. Once you add the developer, with the developer, you can do macro, which I will talk about in a different video as well with the developer. Okay, so these are the item you can add it over here, all right? And let's talk about the now with some new tables. We can before we add the new tables, I wanted to say a few things about the pattern of the cells. Okay, pattern of the cells. So like if you add, like say for example, if you add one, and then if you bring it down, pull it down, you can see everything is one. You see that? Because it just follow the pattern. Okay, if it is one. But if you have put 1 and 2, then you can understand that, and you have to highlight both of them. And then if you drop down now, if you see, now you will see it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it can understand very easily the pattern. Okay. So we can do similarly for many things. Like if I do it for like weekdays, I mean Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So like if I write Monday, and then simply Monday, and then if you see this, if I bring it down, it will see automatically it giving the Tuesday, the Thursday, Friday, Sunday. You don't have to go even second Monday or Tuesday. It automatically it understand the pattern. And also if you add like a 3 word, not 2, so it will take that pattern. So if you say MON Monday, so then if you bring it down here now, you'll see it will give you only the 3 first word. It can really understand very good all the patterns over here. Even it goes on the other way. See, like if I add over here, so this one, if I add over here on the other way, see, look, it goes in the minus. Is if you take it on the other way, it will take in the minus. Similarly, if you hold it and bring it to the other side, you'll see it will go Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Wednesday, the other way. So this is very handy when you use like a weekdays or month. You can month 3 word. You can do the same thing over here. See, it is January, February, March, April, October, November, December. So easily you can get the pattern the way you want. This is very handy. You can use this in your worksheet. All right, so I already show you the negative way you can do as well. So anyway, so let's start with something else now. All right, so I'm going to bring the tables and show you a few more things with the table. So let's have a table in a notepad. All right, so this is the data I'm going to copy and paste in my Excel worksheet, okay? I'm copying this data and putting right here. All right, so this is our new data. I can make a table out of it. So how to create a table? You can just click inside that, and then you can go insert and then click the table. It will see it is the highlighting, hold the table and then say okay. It will nicely create the table. All right, so now this table you can also highlight and then make it looking all the border you can give if you want to. Insert, this is for the border. You can get out of the table. See, I get out of the table, I highlight everything, and then I can give a home nice border over here. All border. Okay. And then also I can create a table, it's no problem. Okay, table. See, it's a table, you can do that. So how to Control Z will bring it back if you want it to go bring it back. Okay. All right. So from this table, we can do so many things. Okay. Say for example, if you wanted to do some kind of calculation. So how we can do the calculation? So in this table, we have some product cost, product price. So we can easily find out the profit from here, no? So product price minus cost will give you the profit. So if I just go to the next column and just write profit, and if I put enter, see automatically it takes the table format, exactly to the table format, and then I can put the formula right here. Equal sign price minus cost, enter, will give you the profit, and then just one column. Since I created table, you recognize everything very easily. I just give the first one and it takes all the value automatically. All right. So also we can add a customized column from here. Like say for example, if the price is, I can say conditional formatting. If the price is more than 500, that is high profit, and rest of the less than 500 would be low profit. So we can customize the table many different way. So we can come over here and say profit grade. Just we give the name and give insert again, enter again. See, look, it takes the table format nicely. And then you can give the conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, you start with equal, always we start with equal, and then you have to write if condition for conditional formatting. Okay, so if, then you say logic test. What is our logic? Logic, if this profit is greater than 500, then we'll say it is, high profit. And that is would be the true, and the false would be low profit. That would be low profit. Low profit. So we can close it now. So enter it, see, it automatically it takes everything nicely. So the value is less than 500. You said all the low profit, and then rest of the more than 500 is showing high profit, and then it is low profit. So last video, the first one, we can do the sorting. How to do the sorting, or you already have over here, see the high profit, low profit. If I just wanted to the high profit, we can just click unselect everything, and the one you needed, we clicked it back. High profit, that's okay. So this would be our high profit. Okay, so then you can go back and then clear filter from profit. So it go back previous one. So we can do all kind of modification with the tables. All right. So we can do the sorting, we can do the filtering. That's something we have done. So we can also do some kind of customize sorting. So how to do the customized sorting? So sorting is very simple. If I right click over here, see over here, say sorting A to Z or Z to A, is small to large, large to small. We can do both, but we can also do some kind of customized sorting. Say for example, if you come to the right side here, you can see over here is a customized sorting. Okay, so click first, highlight the table first, and then go over here, customize sorting. So in the customized sorting, what kind of customized sorting I want? I want this region should be only the north, middle, and west, the way I want it to customize over here. So north, middle, and west. So what we have to do, we go to the sort by region, and then value, it is value, and then over here we have to do customize list over here. See, when you do the customize, it has some value over here, but we can put the way we want our table, the sorting. Okay, the way we want, that's the way it's going to give us the sorting. So we want first would be north, the next would be middle, and then it would be west. All right, so now if you say add, it will add it over here. So okay, so say okay. See, do you see? It is the middle, north, and west. I think that's the way we add it. Let's see. Custom sorting, and then you can see now we are on middle, northwest. This is the one we add, and then north, middle, and west. Okay, north, middle, and west. See, that's the way we want. North, middle, and west. Okay, so the way we wanted to do it, that's the way it's going to be. The way you're going to write, that's the way it's going to show. All right, so what else we can do over here? Sometimes, see, look, if I go back, we see that we cannot see our the heading, the header. Header should be all the column name we wanted to fix. over here. See, now if I do that, we cannot see our column. How we can fix the first, here is the first row, would be the fixed, that would be our table header. Okay, so very simply look over here. There is a tell me what you wanted to do. You can do so many things from here actually. Drop down, freeze panel, add column, so many things. Freeze the top row. See, it's very simply, you can see it over. Freeze the top row. Once you say freeze the top row, go freeze the top row. Click the top row, then it's a freeze panel, freeze top row, freeze first column. We wanted to do the freeze top row. Click on this one. It is now freezed. So I'm going to close this. See, look over here. See, now we can go, we can always see the first row is fixed. See, it is fixed right now. All right. So this is when you have a very big table, large table, it will be very helpful for that. Okay. All right. So I think there's a lot. We can do so many things with the table. Whatever you want, you can do it. Excel is a very powerful tools. So it gives you all kind of option to manipulate the data and table over here. So we learned something new now. Something here says how you can round the data. Okay, round the data. So something you need to know about the rounding the data. Let me explain first, then I will show you. So if I have a something like a 4.3333, so right now, if I ask you, I want the just one decimal, not one decimal, we just zero decimal before the point, zero decimal. So in this case, what we will get? We will get 4. Why we will get 4? Because this 3 is less than 5. If this 3 is 5 or more, then this would be 5. So let's show you over here the another one. If I have a 4.6785 like that. So now if I wanted to round up the just the 0 decimal, so that means no decimal. So then it would be, if I round up, it would be 5. Okay, because here is a 5 or above. So this is 6. So that would be 5. Here would be 4 because this is less than 5. So if I take 1 decimal, so what would be then? It would be 4.3. Okay, 4.3. How about here? It would be 4.7, because this is after the 6, after the 6, here is a more than 5. This is more than 5. So it is, this 6 becomes 7. But here, after the 3, also 3. So that's why it's less than 5. That's why it's 3. Similarly, if you take the 2 decimal, it would be same thing, like, because the next one is less than 5. That's why it is like this. But here would be 4.6. Instead of 7, it would be 8, because after the 7 is more than 5. Okay, so that's how the roundup works. Okay, that's how it works. So now if I show you over here, you will see the same thing. We can show right here. So let's clear these things. All right, so now how we can do that? We can also write down the formula to do the roundup as well. Okay, so look here, if I say equal sign, and then if I say round, and then I wanted to give the first one, click the first one, and then if you put comma, and then if you wanted to put no decimal, so you just put 0 and then enter. See, it is giving 5. because 5.4 less than 4 is less than 5. That's why no change. It is the 5. But if I bring it down, look over here, look at value now. This is 6 becomes 7 because 6.7, this is more than 5, so that's why the 6 becomes 7. Here is 7.5 because this 5 is become 8, but other 2 is a 2 and 2 because there is a 2.3, so 2. So I think it is clear now. Similarly, if I do one more, if you wanted to put one decimal, what do we have to do? So if I say round, and then you put the value first, comma 1, because we want one decimal. See, look, 5.5. Why? Because 4 after that is a 5. So that's why 4 become 5, because it is 5 and up, we will change the value. So it is 5.5. Similarly, if I go down, it becomes 6.7 and 7.5, 2.3, 2.3. I think it's understandable now. If I take again, 2 decimal, 3 decimal, how it works, I just show you. So that's how you can do the round up the data. All right. So this is by using the formula. But if I wanted to do in the table, say for example, there is a profit has a 4 decimal here, 4 decimal. And here is a 4 decimal, 4 decimal. But you wanted to do all are in a 1 or 2 decimal. What you have to do? Simply, you highlight this data, right click, and go to the format cell. All right, format cell. Here you can go to the number. See over here is showing a decimal place, is saying 2. You can even go 1 or even 0. Okay, 1 or 0, but we wanted to just go 1. Okay, so if you have 1, then say okay. You see, all become 1 decimal here. So you can customize your data according to your needs. Okay, you can do 1 decimal, 2 decimal, 3 decimal. You can modify right there, bro. Okay, simply you can do that. But you can do also by using the formula. We can add the formula over here for the table, and we can also round up according to also with the form using the formula. All right. Okay, so let's talk about something else now. Relative data and absolute data. So relative data is what? Relative data, say for example, you have a salary, and this is the salary, and you wanted to give the commission 2% to everybody. Okay, so let's delete this first. So we wanted to give the commission 2% to everybody. So what you have to do, simply this multiply this will give you the 2% commission, isn't it? So look at here. If I just go to equal sign, and this multiply this, enter, you will get out of for 2% for 24,000 is 4,800. Okay, so now if you just double click on this little corner with this black, with a little corner, that square, little square on the corner, if you just double click, it will give the results. Did you see that? So now if you double click or F2, you give you the formula, you show you the formula. If you click F2 or just double click, see, double click, it is this multiply this. These are called relative data, because each one is giving the relative data. But what is absolute data? Next one, I wanted to show the absolute data. Absolute data means that the cell we are going to use, we're going to fix the cell. Okay, we're going to fix the cell. It will not going to move. See, look, if I do not fix the cell for this one, you'll see the problem here. Look here, if I show you, you'll understand. If I click this, multiply this one, and then with this one, and so if you say enter, and then if you double click over here, look, everyone is showing 0 over here, because if you see the formula, it is multiplying with this empty cell, okay, with this empty cell. But if I can fix this one, then this will be absolute data for this one, and then you will solve that issue. So absolute data means is we have to fix the data. So let's do it. How we can do that? Simply go to the formula again. So this is the E49 is this cell, 0.2 for E49. If I just click the F4, that E49 will fix it, okay? It will give the dollar sign. Look, if I just click the F4, see, it will give you the dollar sign in front of the row and column, both, okay? So then if I say enter it, so now if I double click over here, you will see it will give the right results, because it is, this one is fixed now. So if I double click over here to see the formula, it is multiplying always here with this one. See, if I double click here, it is multiply with the salary and with the 2% commission with this fixed cell. So that's why it is called absolute data, okay? Absolute data also we can be used in a absolute and relative. We can even combine this data, okay? So absolute, we can either row, we can fix it, or we can even column, we can fix it. According to our needs, we can also do that. So let's show you by fixing the row. Okay, so we'll not fix the row and column together. We'll only fix the row this time. So let's do how we can do that. We put the equal sign, this multiply with this, and then this one we wanted to fix it only the row. The row is here is 63 and column is B. So we'll only fix the 63. So that means the 63, the first row over here would be the fix. How we can do that? Again, F4. We click the F4 one time and F4 second time. See, put one is second time, we clicked it. Look, the B is not fixed anymore because B is the column, but 63 has a dollar sign in front of it. It is fixed now. So if I say enter, it is 20, no? And then if I copy this one to the right side, it will copy all the formula. So now if you highlight this one, and then if you bring it down, you can see it will give you nice data like this way. So now if you see the formula, you'll see it will always going to fix on the top. If I click this, look, it is always the fix on the top. Anyone you click it, you will click you will see the first row is fixed. Anyone you click it, first row is fixed. Okay, so it's multiply with a 5 with a 40, then 5 with a 20, then 200, 5 with a 500, 5 with a, like that way it increase. Similarly, we can also fix the column also. Instead of row, we can fix the column. Let's show over here for this data. We can show you how we can fix the only the column. So similarly, we write this equals to this multiply 2 with this. So now what we wanted to fix, we wanted to fix only the row, which would be H63. So 63 is the row, H is the column. So we will fix this one. So highlight this and F4. F4, one more time F4, and one more time F4. That will give the fixing the H. That means the only the column will be fixed right now. See? So now if I say enter it, it will give you the same value. So now you copy this. All right. See, now if we go to the right side, and then you can also copy to the right side, not that. Okay, if you go right side, so now this one is a fix this time. Any one you click it, you'll see it's multiply with this first row or first column over here. If you click it over here, if you double click over here, see, this is multiply this with this. You click this one, multiply with the row with the this. So I think you understand. You can also uh, combine the absolute and relative data together. Okay, so I think we can finish right here, and then we will come up with the new stuff in our next video. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next level 3. Okay, thanks.